Hey, what is up, you guys? Olivia and I am back. Sorry about this weird angle. This is like the only angle I could do. So yeah, we're just gonna have to be okay with it. So today's video, I'm going to be doing my makeup for New Year's Eve and showing you guys what kind of makeup I would be doing. Also gonna be telling you some of my New Year's resolutions because last year around this time I put up a New Year's resolutions kind of video. And that was my first video ever on YouTube, so I thought I would do the same thing but switch it up and do something else. I'm not just sitting here talking to the camera and so you guys aren't just listening. So yeah, let's just get on started. So my first resolution is kind of to experience more, if you guys know what I mean by that. I just want to be able to do a lot more things because 2017 I didn't really do a lot of things. And so I just want to be able to experience more and do a lot more this year. Like my 16th birthday is coming up, and so that means a lot more things are going to change in my life. So yeah, I just want to be able to experience more and live more in the moment instead of living in the past and worrying about people who don't like me or people who are just annoying and everything. And I want to let go of grudges. Because this year, it was just kind of boring, and so nothing really happened, and so I want to be able to experience more and just do more things. So yeah, that's my first one because I just want to be able to say I actually had a good, fun year. Okay, so my next resolution is to focus more on YouTube. This year, the first year I was on YouTube, I just was getting the hang of things, so I didn't really focus a lot on YouTube because I also was getting the hang of it and just kind of getting used to me having to post every week. So I just want to focus more on it and be more creative with the things that I'm putting on my channel. And so I want to focus more on that and focus just more on how I run my channel and how my channel comes out as, I guess you could say. I just want to be able to grow my channel and make it the way I like it. So yeah, that's kind of like a New Year's resolution, just to be able to focus more on it and do a lot more things with my channel. So yeah, the thing is I want to be able to get in shape, not for how I look and stuff, but just health wise, because honestly whenever I even run for even 2 minutes I get out of breath. So I want to change that up and make sure I'm in shape and healthy and everything, and I want to start going to the gym a lot more. And so I want to be able to just do that and be proud of how I look, I guess, and also how I feel when I'm doing exercising things and everything. So yeah, that's kind of a resolution for me, is to be able to be proud of being in shape and being proud of my body, I guess. And so yeah, my next resolution, it kind of has something to do with this is the one where it's if you do this then a lot probably a lot more things on my list would happen. So by getting a job I could do a lot more things and be able to do a lot more things, get a gym membership, to be able to do that kind of stuff and everything like that. So I want to be able to do something like that and be able to get a job, but I don't want to be too overwhelmed with the job because I do have YouTube, I do have school, I do have other things, so I don't know. But once I turn 16, which isn't going to be for a while, then I'll actually start thinking about getting a job, because right now it's just not on my mind at the moment, because most of the time jobs don't accept you to work there unless you're 16, because they just trust people who are more older a lot better. You can get a job when you're 15, obviously, but it's just a lot easier to get a job where you want to work when you're 16. So yeah, a job just kind of ties in with doing a lot of this stuff that's on my list. So yeah, I'm just gonna work towards that once I turn 16. So that's not gonna happen until 6 months we're into the year. So I definitely want to get my license, and obviously I'm gonna get it at some point, but I want to be able to get my license so I can do things, and that's obviously gonna happen. So that one's not much of a thing to work on as hard as other things. So I just thought I would throw it in there because like I really want my license, and so I really wanted to work out, be able to try new foods because I'm a really picky eater, and so I don't really like trying new foods that much. But I want to start trying new foods because obviously it's just a lot better if you like a lot more foods than liking certain foods and just being a picky eater like I am. So I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to grow out my hair. I don't really focus on my hair that much. Obviously I take care of it, but I just don't really focus on it as much as I should. Oh my God, I don't focus on it as much as I should, and so I want to be able to grow it out because I really want my hair to be long. It's been like the same length for years, so I just want to be able to grow it out and be proud of my hair and like actually like my hair a lot more than I do. So yeah, I just want to be able to grow out my hair. So that's a really simple thing, but also it can be like a really hard thing. Like cliche and kind of like, well, that's pretty typical, is to focus on myself, because this year I was focusing a lot on other people and how other people were doing. I really wasn't like taking care of myself, and so I want to be able to focus on myself a lot more and being able to be happier because I'm focusing on myself. So I want to do that, and so that one's really simple too, but it's just like one of those things where it's just like it should be happening all the time, but it's not. So it's definitely important to focus more on yourself than it is on other people, and I know a lot of people say no, focus on like other people because then that will make you like humble or whatever, but really it's really important to focus on yourself, because in the end it's not going to be you and that person forever, it's going to be yourself, and so you should be able to be like happy with yourself and how you are looking and how you're doing and everything. So that's what I'm going to be doing a lot more this year, is really focusing on myself and how I'm doing, instead of like, I'm still going to make sure people are okay and like focus on people too, but I really want to focus on myself. I keep saying that, and I just want to be able to be happy with myself. So I want to read and sketch more because reading is really good for you. I really don't like read that much, but lately I've been getting into reading because of AR and everything and school things. So I want to be able to read a lot more because there's some books that like I actually enjoy reading and everything, so I want to be able to do that. So yeah, I want to read more, and I want to sketch more because I do like drawing, and I'm not saying this to be like, oh yeah, I'm good, but I'm actually like good at sketching out things. And so I just want to sketch more, just so like if I'm like upset or something, I can always sketch to make myself happy and to make myself like relief, like just like do something when I'm upset. So I just want to do that a lot more and get used to it because I do like sketching and I just want to get used to reading. So that one's like super simple, super easy. So that one, it's just like the power of me actually doing it. So my last thing is to have fun, because I didn't have a lot of fun this year. Most of the time I just stayed home, and this has like something to do with experiencing more and everything, but this year I just didn't really have a lot of fun. I didn't experience a lot, and I'm a sophomore in high school, and I feel like I should be experiencing a lot more with friends and everything, instead of staying home on weekends, because that's what I do like most of the time. And so I just want to be able to do a lot more things and being able to like have a lot more experiences in a year, instead of like not, because it is my year, my life, and so I don't know. I just want to be able to say that I had a lot of fun in a year at the end of the year. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me and watching me do my makeup while talking about some resolutions I have this year. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you aren't already subscribed to me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And I hope to see you guys in my next video, which is like next year, technically. So yeah.